Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Second down, Prescott. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2. Prescott, he's going to change things up here. Second and 2. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Houston.
Now the Iowa State product, it's Kene Nwangwu. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll go right back to the Nwangwu. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And now an audible here into something else. A second down throw for Prescott. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing, Prescott. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Texans. DeAndre Swift, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jaguars, nothing.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Now, these two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. Throwing now is Allen. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the counter, Mitchell. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Jaguars at 6-5 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
2nd down and 8.
Alert!
Now Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Take a look at the defense for these Texans. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So in prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
56. Look out.
To throw, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Five wide.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Throw left side, complete to Tony.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Texans' 2-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Josh Allen, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Pierce in motion left. They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
So they'll get the yardage on the run and get 15 more for good measure.
Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to spot. You heard the sideline erupting, and the flags came out almost immediately.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. That is caught. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
To the air again, Prescott. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Swift. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 29. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a first down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here in the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. On play action, Allen. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and wing in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Allen throwing on second down. Into the hands of Hendershot. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
That's good for a Jaguar.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
At the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Off 52.
A toss left side for Mitchell. There he goes, left side. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in his first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Allen. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On third down, here's Mitchell. And we'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that makes the score 14-7. So here's Shudak following the touchdown, back out to kick off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive? Well, answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. To throw is Prescott. That's dropped underneath to the Longu. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll send Brown in motion right.
Go, get out there, get out there.
Prescott now on 2nd down. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage, putting the ball right on him.
first down throw for Prescott.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On second down, Prescott again.
They'll set up the screen for Nwangwu.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw away.
The coverage we just saw break out on third down. Dime defense blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. A 33-yarder from the left hash.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. They'll keep it on the ground again here, and they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars.
52.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. The pass complete on the crossing route. This is Tony with it. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Half 85, half 85. 56.
Now Allen going to change it up. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to second and 10.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a second and 10.
Stop. Half 10. Regular. Half. What's that?
To the air, Allen. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jalen Tolbert, 29 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Back out is Shudak here as he'll send this one away.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Second down, Prescott.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he takes it in. Touchdown. Kadarius Toney, a 23-yard run. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And the lead is up to 18 now. So then after the made field goal, Shudak back out to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Prescott on first down. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
In motion, the tight end. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Under.
A second down throw for Prescott.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
A handoff from Mitchell running left.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
That'll be caught. It's Toney.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Throwing now is Allen on the move to his left. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from a yard out.
And the Jaguars get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
So here's Shudak following the touchdown, back out to kick off. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Well, yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And they finally get to him as he's taken down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
47.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st down, here's Mitchell.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
Try the right side with Mitchell.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Here's Allen. Completes it to Fant on the right side.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Now this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. To throw, it's Allen. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Back out is Shudak here as he'll send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And this will be a Texans first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now they'll audible to something else. On second down, Swift.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Here comes third and about a foot.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Here we go, 46.
Now Prescott.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll try it now with Swift.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Prescott looks to throw on first. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught. And he's across across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. 1-8.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
18.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the fourth quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. They're going to try and run. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
So then after the made field goal, Shudak back out to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
First down, Houston.
Kill. Switch it, hey. Here go 46.
Throwing, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Here's Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Here we go 47.
One last shot now for Prescott. And that will be incomplete as time has run out.
Achieving their goal, they have to finish the season strong, but you've got to think that going forward,